Round 19 featured the third and final Fremantle derby for 2014, with the Ledger standing at 1 apiece. The Sharks were looking to streamline their game plan ahead of an impending finals campaign, whilst the Bulldogs were seeking another win for outgoing coach Paul Hazelby. Loose man, Dalziel's another loose one. He's trapped there by the young player Pickett. Gee, he's exciting spin. He's got some speed. He's 55 metres out. He goes long to a vacant goal square. Vacant goal square, forget that. Cleared the goal square, went through for a major. South Fremantle on fire in the first quarter here at Shark Park. He got it off to Erdley. He was under pressure as he kicked. High ball. Young got his hands to it, recovers beautifully. Now he dribbles it along the ground. This is going to go all the way. East Fremantle. What a way to get their opening goal. Robbie Young. Well, that will please Steve Malaxis, who's down on the bench. There goes the Kelly kick up toward full forward. Battle of strength there. Saunders got a fist into it. Good recovery from Ben Saunders. Needs his left side. Gets it onto the boot. Works it towards the goals. Not just toward the goals. Through the uprights. Ben Saunders has got two.
Higgins runs into trouble and then hoists it high up and under. It's like a rugby high ball. Stand under that and mark it. No one could. The crumbs come to Colliker, and eventually I get it out and he kicks a goal. O'Brien kicks inboard to Jupp.
Look at this
inside,
again.
Dangerous kick. It's going to be turned over. Saunders has it now. You'd think just within range. Long kick to the open goal square. He makes them pay. Brilliant goal to Saunders. He's got 4. And the Bulldogs are running away with this. They're going to get a free kick as well here. There's a scuffle in the centre square that's broken down. Saunders has been put on his backside. One of the umpires is saying don't get involved. He's going to do well to stop them from getting in there.
To Boyle, who's got some speed. He gets to the 50, goes with a long high kick to the goal square. Young is there. The ball knocked away by Seller. Young got it, couldn't get it to his boot. Gives it to Henson, who snaps a great goal, I think. Yeah, Sean Henson from a very oblique angle.
The Bulldogs building now through Martinez. Good delivery to Schleut. Seller wants to keep on running. He might receive now from Schleut. Can he kick a goal, the big man? Takes on the player. Straightens up now from 45 out. Long shot on goal. He's kicked it.
Oh, what an effort.
Football.
McGough into the path of Peak. Little check side clever kick from Perrin. It wasn't 15, doesn't matter. Perrin can kick it long, up toward full forward, and good body work done there by Jupp. Jupp to Lester Smith. He'll run into an open goal and kick his second for the afternoon from... Well, for South Fremantle, Ben Saunders, the chief goal scorer on the ground, kicking 4 majors. Colliker 3, Sokol and Pickett in his debut match kicked 2 apiece, whilst Schleut, Seller and Martinez each kicked 1 for the Bulldogs. For the Sharks, Jack Perham their best with 3 majors, 2 each to Lester Smith and Young, whilst Henson and Andrew Stephen also kicked 1. For East Fremantle, Rory O'Brien, the reigning Sandover medalist, had 26 possessions. Jack Perham, 3 goals from 20 possessions. He took 10 marks up forward. Brock O'Brien, outstanding across half-back, 8 marks, 26 possessions. 20 possessions to Tim Bristow. He also took 5 marks. Schofield was busy, particularly early, 5 marks. He had 21 possessions, 19 to Erdley. Howlett in defence, up on Ben Saunders. Did pretty well in his own right, 8 marks and 17 possessions, whilst McGough, 20 possessions, 15 of them by hand. For South Fremantle, a standout performance again by Ashton Hams with 23 possessions and 9 marks from the little man. 30 possessions to Toby Bairstow. He took 8 marks. Colliker, 3 goals from 20 possessions and 12 marks. Parry in good form, 24 possessions and 10 marks. Kelly, 30 possessions. Seller kicked a goal from centre half back. 25 possessions and 9 marks. 9 marks also to Brendan Verrier and 22 touches. And Jacob Martinez, 23 possessions and 1 goal. South Fremantle dominated the kicking. They had 234 kicks to the Sharks, 196. The Sharks, a few more handballs, but really the game pretty much dominated by South Fremantle. They had 20 more marks, inside 50s, a very impressive 54 to 42. Free kicks 20 to 9 says something about East Fremantle's lack of discipline and the commitment of South Fremantle. Hit-outs going East Fremantle's way, but it was pretty balanced. South Fremantle doing slightly the better with the centre breaks. And it was South Fremantle all the way. They led by 24 points at quarter time, by 31 at half time. It had blown out to 8 goals straight at 3/4 time. Sharks came back and stayed in the match to some degree in the final quarter, but they were never going to make up enough ground, and they lost by 43 points. It was the Bulldogs 16-12, 108 to East Fremantle's 9-11-65.
Joined by Tim Kelly, a lazy 28 disposals today, mate. What did you make of that performance against the old rivals?
I mean, to be honest, it wasn't really about self-performance. It was just about, team unity. That was something we spoke about earlier. It's been the main focus of the last month or so. So we've definitely been improving just off team unity, just doing the 1%ers and that. And we did that today. And we finally played 4 quarters of footy, so it was good. And we got the win. So it was much deserved for the fans as well as us. And hopefully Hayes be happy with the win. So
have you known that performance was coming? I mean, you've only won the 4 games so far this year. This is the 5th win. I mean, where have you guys been hiding that sort of style of play?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I thought we've played well all year. There's been, we've had very good patches. 3 quarters. We haven't been able to put, together a 4-quarter performance, and I think we did that today. So, I mean, positive signs for the future. So yeah.
You mentioned the future. You look at the list, there's a lot of young guys and a lot of exciting talent.
Yep.
With a new coach coming in next year, he's got a lot to work with. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, no, that is fair. So, I mean, we've got a lot of young guys in the Colts. Jared Pickett came up today, played quite well. Just finding himself, and I mean that'll come. So, I mean, definitely exciting.
You mentioned Jared Pickett. Is that a name that fans are going to hear a lot of in the future? Tell us about him.
I believe so. He's a young guy. He's in the national draft this year. From what I hear, clubs are screaming at him. So he, whether he's here next year or not, good on him for putting himself up there. And I believe he won't be here next year. So.
Thanks for your time, Tim.
No worries, mate. Cheers.
And Paul, where have the boys been hiding a performance like that so far this year?
Yeah, look, we've been seeing glimpses of it over the first start of the period of the season, but I always say we've been the best 3.5-quarter team in the comp, but we've had that lapses in games. But today it was a 4-quarter performance, and we had 21, 22 blokes weighing in. And that's been the key to it, and that's what you demand every week, and that's what frustrates you at times as well, because we don't see it every week. But that's the challenge for this group going forward, is to produce that sort of effort for 4 quarters, week in, week out.
When you do look at the list, there's a lot of young talent on it. I mean, how exciting was it to see them perform today and to gel together?
Yeah, it certainly was. A guy like Jared Parry, who come back from 2 knee reconstructions. His last 2 weeks have been sensational. Brendan Berry on the wing, young wingman, and the excitement machine, Jared Pickett, coming in today. He's going to excite a lot of fans across his career.
Tell us a little bit more about Jared. Is that a name that we should remember?
Yeah, no doubt about that. He'll get picked up in the draft later this year. Elite speed, elite skills, got some confidence to take players on, and he certainly knows how to finish. He can kick it 60 metres, so he's going to be a very good AFL player. He's got to work on the defensive side with it.
Still plenty to play for this team for the remainder of the year?
Yeah, absolutely. These guys are obviously a new coach coming in next year. They're auditioning for that coach. There's no doubt the people that put their hands up for that position are watching, and the players sort of know that. But, this group is not far away from having a successful period. And, if they can stick tight over this last 4 or 5 weeks, you're going to be able to bring some players in. It also keeps guys around the club, and that's what we're looking to do.
Thanks for your time, mate.
At Medibank Stadium, the 2 top sides met, and it was Subiaco second placed, upsetting East Perth. The Lions running out winners by 28 points. At Brown Stadium, Peel Thunder thumped Perth by 65 points. Not a great end of the season by the Demons. And at Arena Joondalup, what a whitewash. West Perth upsetting Swan Districts by 56 points. So to the ladder, East Perth still on top, but they are joined on 52 points by a fast-finishing Subiaco. A game behind Swan Districts in 3rd place. East Fremantle 2 games behind, but in 4th spot, 3 games clear from West Perth. Then it's Claremont, South Fremantle. Peel Thunder are now a game clear off the bottom. Perth look destined for the wooden spoon. Next week, our round 20 match of the day sees East Fremantle head to Arena Joondalup for an appointment with West Perth. It's the Falcons versus the Sharks, live from 2 p.m.